Hi folks, David Pledger here. Thanks for joining us. Let's get started on today's topic using a hidden cost calculator to find out which revenue streams are most profitable for you. If you're like me, then managing the 5 revenue streams is one of your most important jobs. Today I'm going to focus on 2, direct marketing and OTAs. Online travel agents with their multi-million-pound marketing campaigns contribute positively to a hotel's distribution strategy by capturing demand, i.e. filling rooms for which hotels pay a high commission. OTAs have built up a network of affiliate sites that feed in bookings for a commission downstream and make their money by keeping the difference between what you pay them and what they pay their feed-in sites. Given the size and reach of these companies, it is obviously a very profitable business model for them. When you sign up with an OTA, the agreement usually includes a rate parity clause, but you have no idea which websites they will use to promote your availability, nor how your room prices will be displayed. Worse, you may not be told how the listing algorithm works, and you certainly won't be told how much a local business manager can manipulate it to benefit some hotels over others. In short, once you sign up with an OTA, you lose control of that portion of your revenue stream. But it needn't be so. Unfortunately, there are many hotels that do not understand how the power of the OTAs can be used to their advantage, nor that the OTA is only one of 5 channels. Hotels that fill a room with an OTA customer when the same room could have been filled with a direct booking are losing money. They are not managing their channels properly. That's not the fault of the OTA. That's down to the hotel. And you'd better believe that OTAs thrive on hotels that run their business this way. Every hotel should know the cost of a reservation through each distribution channel and seek to maximize the volume of reservations that come through the most profitable or least expensive channels. Here's how to do that for an OTA. The accuracy of these calculations is really going to depend upon your records. You do keep a record of the sources of your room business and revenue per room, don't you? If you don't, you really should. Decide on a time period over which these calculations will run. It should be long enough to provide meaningful information. First, calculate your average occupancy over the time period chosen. I'm going to use 365 days simply because it's useful for future budgeting. And I had 10 rooms available for sale each day, and I get the number of rooms sold from my records. In this example, it's 2465. Click here and you can see the occupancy rate has been calculated. Next, you need to calculate your average daily room rate. You can see that the number of rooms has been transferred from the previous calculator. From your records, get the annual room income for your chosen period. In my example, this is 183,791. Click here and you have the average room rate. The total room revenue is also transferred to the next calculator. You need now to enter how much of total room revenue is supplied by each OTA. In this example, there is only one OTA supplying 100,678. If your records are not up to the task, then enter the best guess. If you use more than one OTA and you track each one, you should do separate calculations for each to see which is the least expensive. Now, for the main event. You should transfer the outcomes from these 3 calculators into the hidden cost calculator here. We're going to do it by copy and paste, but when pasting the information in, select values only. You will want to use the hidden cost calculator to carry out what-if scenarios later on, but if you just click paste, the underlying formula will also be copied across, and you run the risk of messing up your basic data and of getting misleading results. So, starting here, we'll copy the number of rooms and paste it in here. So if I right click, now this is the option that we want, values, rather than this one here, paste. So we're going to paste values, and then we're going to copy this and paste the values. And now we want the average daily room rate, so we'll copy that, paste that in there, again values, and finally the percentage of OTA, copy, and once again paste values. In this column, we're going to put the amount of commission that you regularly pay an OTA. And in this case, click the OTA box here, and hey presto, you have the amount of money that you are spending on OTAs in a year. That's hard data and the basis upon which to make sound business decisions. It allows you to compare the costs of OTAs with that of the GDS bookings or with direct marketing costs. And the beauty of these calculators is they allow you to change the input data to check out various scenarios. For example, if we decide we want to reduce the OTA quantity to 45%, we can just type in 45 there, click in the OTA column, and you can see that's generated about £5,000 saving. In my 10-room example, there is 25,000 going out on OTAs. If I went to the owner of this unit and suggested they drop the OTAs and spent the money on direct marketing instead, I would get a frosty response. Of course, in real life, one would never go to such extremes, but when I show them the alternatives, we are having a different conversation. In this example, I have cut the OTA share back to 45%, which is certainly realistic, and you can see that releases £5,000 to spend on direct marketing. For £5,000, you should get an SEO optimized web and mobile presence, hotel reservation software, an online payment facility, and a social media campaign that includes managing Facebook and Twitter. Ideally, you would like to price your rooms just below the price being offered by the OTA. Check out your OTA agreement to see how flexible you can be with pricing. Put your new figures into the calculator and see whether it makes any sense. Even with rate parity, I would be surprised if you weren't soon reducing your dependence on OTAs further, simply because every booking you take direct is more profitable. Your direct marketing is already funded, and if they are doing their job properly, your websites and social media campaigns will be drawing in an increasing number of bookings that provide additional profit. This is not textbook stuff, it's real life practice. I did this in my own hotel and it worked a treat. I hope you found the presentation useful, and if you have any questions or comments, please use the box below and I will do my best to respond. You can download the calculator in exchange for your becoming a subscriber to this blog. We're quite new at using video as a teaching medium, so any comments will also help us improve our performance. Or, and here comes the commercial, you could contact our sponsor, hotelreservationssoftware.co, and visit their demo hotel, or take advantage of the 30-day free trial currently on offer. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.